Welcome to Herman Hits the Road, and in this video it is certainly not raining. Today we are at Stourhead. It's a National Trust place, and it's got this nice big house here which we've just been in, and some gardens which we were just about to go around in the rain. So we've just come out of the house, and you can actually take video and photographs, which is unusual for a National Trust place. They had a one-way system, so you only could obviously only go one way, and it's quite easy, wasn't it? You didn't bump into anybody, so it was quite a good organised thing that they had going on there.
Well, it's probably because it's pouring with rain, and it's quite late.
It's timed as well, so you had a time slot. But yeah, the first one you go in is the entrance hall. That was quite magnificent. Yeah, lots of pictures and stuff in there. And then from there, we went on to, I think it was the music room, wasn't it? And they had a very grand piano in there. Was it a Steinway? I can't remember the name of it now. And from there,
we went to the library. Yeah,
it opens out into the library, which is kind of on one of the wings. You had to come back out through there. But the library, I thought, was quite impressive. Probably not as many books as Amazon.
But it was it was floor to ceiling, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was
huge books.
A floor, very large books. And you were not allowed to take a look at them, which was a bit unfortunate.
Well, it's understandable, isn't it, at the moment.
So this is the garden hall. And the first thing I noticed when I mean, look at those two pillars. That is just like in the middle of a room. But the first thing I noticed was the rug. The rug, to me, looks like an 8-bit video game. It looks like it's made out of pixels. Well, I guess that's just me. Strange. We're both in our masks.
Don't get too close, Myra.
Look at this magnificent grandfather clock. This is the saloon. It's used for parties and balls and concerts and parlour games. Basically, something to impress your friends with. This is the inner hall with 2 sets of stairs leading up to the second floor. Look at that.
2 separate flights of stairs on either side, and one was normally open to the National Trust, but it was all closed off. But the other side, the gentleman was saying that there was a distant cousin who currently lives in there, so that was obviously blocked off as well.
Someone
but
still
it
lives
was
there.
Amazing area, wasn't it?
Wow. So that's the Temple of Apollo over there. Got a great view of it. But look at that rain. And we're walking the gardens right now as we go around and explain what we did in the house. Oh, look at that. This is the Italian room.
So we come to the final 2 rooms. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, and they were
the Italian room and the cabinet room.
I quite like the Italian room. It's supposed to be like a bed chamber, but it was paintings and a little alcove. I guess the cabinet room must have had the highlight of the whole visit, right?
Yes, I remember it the most, to be honest. Well, maybe it's because it was at the end.
So this is the cabinet room. My own grand tour. Probably because of that magnificent piece of furniture there. So why was that though?
The 16th century Pope's cabinet.
Yeah. But
did you say that it wasn't real gold on it? It was.
No, he reckoned it was probably not now, but it would have had gold leaf on it.
Right.
So the cabinet has 150 cabinets, drawers, doors, cabinets and cabinets all the way through it. You can see just there's a little, which is the biggest one, there's a keyhole there, and there's a few hinges as well, although I can't see them right at the moment. Semi-precious stones. There's the hinges. There's a couple of hinges. Look at the size of these gems here. I guess it could have been on the floor, but how could you reach the ones up there? All the cabinets in it had like expensive jewels and
the marble.
Marble and mother of pearl and all these different types of shells and shapes and colours. It was really nice, And each level is different.
It is in three parts. There's the bit like wedding cakes, the bottom bit here, a little bit, and then the top bit. I think a few bits were added because these swirls don't really fit into the design very well. And also most of the figures are Greco-Roman. But there's one or two odd ones that sort of stuck on the end that look very sort of Christian.
Yeah, that's the point. Why would the Pope have something that portrayed Greek or Roman?
Good question.
And how old is it? When do they think it was built?
1585. So it's, what's that, 435 years old.
435 years old, wow. So the cabinet was bought by one of the whores, I don't know when, but who bought it off of a nun who had been handed it down from one of the popes. Do we know what pope it was? No, we don't know what pope it was. If you know the pope at the time, if you know, let us know. 16th century pope's cabinet. Yeah, so it's in the house, and
very glittering it was too, wasn't it?
Bought it for an undisclosed sum of money.
Which would probably be very high in that day, wouldn't it?
So we're going to continue our walk now around the lake and the gardens in the rain. So it didn't always rain. There was some bursts of sunshine. Wow, look at this amazing little arch. It's like a troll bridge. Oh, and we've got some sort of cave. Oh. What are you doing in it? Wow, look at them. Oh, look at it.
I can hear the waterfall.
Whoa. Mind your feet. It's quite dark in here. Wow. This looks amazing. What view do you get from the lake? But you know what we need to do here though, right? Well, we're going to go and see the Temple of Apollo now, which is a large white building, but it's through there. How spooky is that? Just look at the view from up here now. And pan over to the Temple of Apollo. Look at that. Hope you can go inside. Let's give it a go. Nope.
I'm not expecting that to.
That's a shame, isn't it? Never mind. Still got this view though. So this is the exit. But look at that arch there. It's just looks like boulders being held together by nothing but moss.
Right, quickly go under it again.
Don't lean on it.
No.
Look at this one. So that's our tour of Stourhead done. Hope you enjoyed that. We're going to say goodnight now, but tomorrow we're going to go on a safari in Herman. Wow, so see you then.